I keep wondering what Eren would have done, like here, like in this situation, if he had all this. Would you sit back and wait to just be wiped out after all the persecution you have gone through all these years? Alright, off to the episode 5 of the awesomeness, which is Attack on Titan season 4. Alright, so I'll be hopping straight into the episode. For those that want to see my thoughts on the last episode, please check out the discussion in the last episode, okay? I'm just rushing straight into this episode. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into this. And please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. So without being said, let's get into the episode. Onegaishimasu. Okay, let's go. Wow, this is the first time that they are putting this upon how gory the whole anime has been since the first season. The first time that they included this graphic content, highlight, and notification. I mean, really crazy. And then the first time I saw that right up, then I was like, shit is about to go down.
誰かに許して欲しかったんでしょ。マルセルを置いて逃げた私たちに何か言えるわけないのにね。
So much regret.
なぜかこう思うんだ。あのおじさんはきっと誰かに裁いて欲しかったんじゃないかな。
Man, gosh, the intensity, man, in just a single scene, without doing much, but actually doing much. Yeah, very, very close friends indeed. Kai, the storytelling in this season is just off the charts. Kai. So there you go. Chaos and destruction indeed. Man, what an opening. Monster. Okay, let's go. Declaration of war. Hi! Gosh, one of the highest rated episodes out there. Gosh. But I must say that these guards for the Tyburs, they are really tall, especially that one that's standing there. And that one that stood when Magat entered the room. Like, just look at the height difference. Yeah. Indeed.
すっかり上がってしまいました。
いいえ、あなた方は勇敢です。我々の一族はよく知ってますもの。健闘を祈りますよ。
痛み入ります、清美様。
座れよ、ライナ。ここはいい席だろう。ステージの喧騒がよく聞こえる。この上の建物は普通の住居だ。
Man, so frightening and threatening all at the same time.
多くの住民が幕が上がるのを
For the curtains to rise indeed. Try.
ここのすぐ上でな。
All to direct people's hatred in one direction. They organized all this. Yeah. Now you better sit down. Gosh. No matter how many times you see this scene, it can never cease to be awesome and just so intense, man. You stay put and listen.
ファルコ、言う通りにするんだ。
はい。さて、行きましょうか。
Yeah. At this point, I knew that she was like onto something also from the look of her face and what she said there.
久しぶりです。レオンハートさん。
Hey.
ブラウンさん。
And his pops, or guardian, should I say?
そういや、寝たきりだったフーバーさん。
Hoover, that is Bertolt's dad.
息子がすべてをマーレに捧げたことが誇りだといつもおっしゃっていました。きっと娘さんも立派に。
死んでねえよ。
Man, the guy got quite the hopes there. Well, always keep your hopes up. Right, it's starting.
まさかこの収容区で宣戦布告を行うことになるとはな。
すごい。
Just look at.
マーレ軍の中枢が収容区に揃うなんて。
Man, I really got a whole lot to say, but let's keep watching then I would say
あ
it's
とは全世
in
界の
between as the episodes progresses.
世界の中心にいる気分だね。
すごいですね。タイバー家の力って。
同じエルディア人なのにな。
I'm telling you, that's just the most crazy part of it all.
始まった。
ファルコとブラウンさんはまだかな。
The whole play and this grand performance just for
我が子隊
this
長がお呼びだ。
starting. Just hear the heroic song. And they're about to just bring forth calamity. Oof, the silence is so deafening.
何しにここに来た。
お前と同じだよ。
God.
わからないか。
Your past has come to hunt you down.
仕方なかったってやつだ。
The spotlights.
幕が上がったようだ。
Listen.
聞こうぜ。
Ah, gosh.
昔話をしましょう。今からおよそ100年前。
Okay, time to focus.
巨人の力で世界を支配していました。始祖ユミルの出現から今日に至るまでに、現世の人類が3度絶滅しても
But the way Tybur mixed in truths with lies with this speech is just crazy. Ah? Quite the production here.
途方もない数の民族や文化、その歴史が奪われてきたのです。
So technically everyone else were oppressed by the Eldian
エルディア
Empire.
帝国の歩んだ歴史でした。そして敵のいなくなったエルディア帝国は同族同士で殺し合いを始め
In
ました。
summary.
巨人大戦の始まりです。そしてこの状況に勝機を見出したマーレ人がいました。彼こそが英雄ヘイロス。
Yeah, that's the story that they have spread around and just been confusing people about. But was that the truth?
そして彼はタイバー家と手を組み、勝つことは不可能とされたフリッツ王さえも島に退かせることに成功したのです。しかし、パラディ島に退いた王は、未だに力を持ったまま、世界を組み潰せるだけの幾千万もの巨人が、
God,
あの
gosh.
島に控えています。
Man, what a story.
今現在、我々の世界がまだ踏み潰されずに存在しているのは、偶然である。巨人学会はそうとしか説明できません。
And they're hating them.
我が祖国マーレは、その脅威を排除すべく、4体の巨人を島に送り込みましたが、
The story thus
返り討ち
far.
に終わり戻ってこられたのは鎧の巨人のみ。つまり、
Well, they got the jaw back, so
エルディア帝国は
it's not just the armor.
未だ健在なのです。
聞いたかライナー。あれが壁を破壊した理由だろ。
Reality
お前
check.
たちは世界を救おうとした。
Everyone trying to save the world and just committing all sorts of atrocities.
2人はこっちだ。
It actually took me time to like
どこの所属？
know who was that because I was like I thought it was Armin first from the back, but I said Armin can't be that tall. I mean, how they want to do a time skip to make him that tall? So
素敵な顎ひ
I
げ
was like, it should be someone else. I thought it was actually one of our guys from the Paradise Island, but I turned out to be wrong there.
ご機嫌なんですかね。何をしている？行くぞ。
Well, she's quite smart to actually sniff a bit of, something being off there.
今その絆に亀裂入ってないか。
何か異常は
And the expression didn't give her away, so
ありません。
they quite did
どんな
well
些細
there.
なことでもいい。すべて知らせるように伝える。
Everyone seems all prepared. Ah!
ここだ。入れ。
How the intensity was just leveling up as, each second passed. Okay, there you go.
隊長はどこに？
Bye bye!
なんでブラウン副長があんなに怯えてる？
Use your head.
クルーガーさんは古い友人じゃないのか？
How old is this
古いっ
friendship?
て何年前の？4年以前なら知り合ったのはパラディ島。
There you go.
いや、そんなわけが。だって、そんなこと。
The realization that you have been used. Ah, gosh.
ここまで語った話は誰もが知る事実。真実とは少々異なります。 ここからは我々タイバー家が戦鎚の巨人と共に受け継いできた記憶、
Okay.
その本当の真実を今回初めて公表させていただきます。
But actually, their ancestors knew the truth, and they just kept it mute, controlling it in the shadows while their people went through hell.
あの戦争を終結させ、世界を救ったのは
Just
フリッツ王なのです。
so now, sprinkle of the truth
エルディア帝国の残虐な
started
歴史を嘆
with
き、
what they had been spreading as a lie. Then the sprinkle of the truth ended with another massive lie.
マーレに心を痛めておられたのです。
Just you
彼
know,
は始祖の巨人を継承すると同時にタイバー家と画策し、一人のマーレ人を英雄と称し活
everyone
躍
with
さ
their
せ
own
ました。
fabricated life and story.
そしてできる限りのエルディア国民を島に移し、壁の門を閉ざしました。その際、安息を脅かせば幾千の巨人で報復すると言い残しました。
Man, this is just peak storytelling, Joe. Kai.
ありません。
Ah,
フリッツ王は自らの思想を引き継がせるため、不戦のちぎりを生み出しました。
and then they
これにより
trusted their
カール・フリッ
hate
ツの思
onto
想
them
は
all.
代々受け継がれ、今日まで島から巨人が攻めてくることはなかったのです。
But they kept stoking the fear that it was going to attack. You can
世界
see.
を守っていたのは、我々が忌むべき壁の王だと思っていたカール・フリッツの平和を願う心なのです。彼の目的は平和です。
All he ever
後
wanted.
にマーレが力をつけ、王家の命や始祖の巨人を奪おうとするなら、それを受け入れる。それほどまでにエルディア人の犯した罪は重く、決して償うことはできない。ただし、いずれ報復を受けるまでの間、壁の中の世界に争いのない束の間の楽園を享受したい。どうかそれだけは許してほしい。王は最後にそう言い残しました。
An eye opener there.
これが事実なら
But I think he said that in that sequence to stir them up, then galvanize their interest. Then he just directed it towards the island once more in another way.
そう。
Man,
我々タイバー家は一族の安泰を条件にカール・フリッツと手を組み、マーレにエルディアを撃った。タイバー家とは
I wonder how you live with yourself after doing all that
卑しい小僧殿に過ぎない。
for
私が
100
車を乗っ
years.
て偽りの栄誉と決別したのは、この世界が置かれている危険な状況を理解したからです。
大将、戦士たちが闇に向かった兵士ともども
Okay.
姿を消しました。
Trouble
部隊を
comments.
動員し捜索しろ。了解。
But man,
始まったか。
never knew how crazy it was about to get.
なんだよこれは。
戦士を
Broke their
捕捉
legs
する仕掛けだろうね。
on his
古
arm.
典的だけど、この狭さじゃ巨大化できない。ましてや二人じゃ。
ああ、最悪あっしだ。あののっぽの兵士。何が目的だ。
わからない。でもあの兵士、どこかで。
そこで見ててくれ。これが俺のけじめだ。
Yeah, let's look at the height of this soldier now. Okay.
カール・フリッツは始祖の巨人の力で三重の壁を築きました。
Wow. Man, they really put a whole lot with this, their play. Gosh, what a performance. Let's look at this now.
平和を守ってきました。しかし近年、パラディ島内で反乱が起きました。
Man, but they really kept great tabs on them, like all this way to know all this info.
あるものに奪われました。世界に再び危機が迫っています。平和への反逆者。その名はエレン・イエーガー。
Kai. Kai, man.
尊敬してたのに。
Well, you became the gullible one.
悪いな、ファルコン。お前には助けられた。
Kai. But he just used his good heart to his advantage.
あの手紙は
Yeah. Yeah. Kai,
家
Paul
族宛ての
Falco.
手紙じゃなかったが、仲間には届いた。
His leg is back as good as new.
仲間だと。
Your pals, your once comrades that you betrayed.
この超大型巨人軍による襲撃、地ならしです。先ほど説明した通り、王家の血筋は
Awesomeness. True and true, man.
始祖の巨人を行使することはない。しかし現在、 始祖の巨人を身に宿すエレン・イェーガーは地ならしを発動させる可
May
能性
begin
を秘めてい
rumbling
ます
at any moment when he
一度地ならしが
didn't
発
really
動
want
さ
to
れ
do
てしまえ
that.
ば我々にできることはもうありません。人類はただ終末の足音に震え
Now,
逃げ惑う
stoking
のみ
their hatred once
あ
more.
らゆる都市や文明は踏み潰
You
さ
can
れ
just see the progression of his speech.
すべては平らな地表と化すのです。
But man, this really looks crazy insane, man. That looks well animated.
俺は悪者だ。
As in,
世界を滅ぼしちまうか
when
も
he
しれない。
just wanted to live in
だが
peace.
俺にも
There you
お
guys
前
came.
たちが悪者に見えた。
And that's just
あの
it.
日、壁が破られ、俺の故郷は巨人に蹂躙され、目の前で母親が食われた。俺には分からなかった。なぜだ、ライナー。なんで母さん
He
は
really needed Falco to hear all this.
それは俺たちがあの日
At least you can better see things clearly,
なぜ
to
壁
some
を破壊
extent.
した？
混乱に乗じて壁内に侵入し壁の王の出方を伺うために始祖を奪還し世界を救うことだ。
And save the world.
世界を救うためだった。
Now they use that to
それは仕方ないよな。
justify so much evil.
あの時言ってたよな。お前らができるだけ苦しんで死ぬように努力するって。そのために来たんだろう。
ああ、言ったっけ、そんなこと。忘れてくれ。確かに俺は、海の向こう側にあるものすべてが敵に見えた。そして今、
Then he crossed the sea and he saw that they are no different than you.
敵と同じ飯を
Everyone just trying to live their life and survive. But here you are wanting to just wipe them out.
もちろん
And
ムカつ
now
くやつも
here
いるし
again, they're trying to do it
いい
in
や
a
つもいる。
larger scale.
海の
Galvanizing everyone's hatred
壁の
and
中
pointing them towards the island.
同
I
じなん
mean,
だ。だがお前たちは、壁の中にいる奴らは悪魔だと教えられた。まだ何も知らない子供が、そう叩き込まれ
but
た。
right here, it was hard to figure out Eren. Like, with what he was saying, I was like, are you attacking? Are you not attacking? Are you attacking? Are you not attacking? Like,
ライナーお前、ずっと苦しかっただろ。
違うんだエレン。
Kai.
俺はあの日マルセルが
Ryan has been living with so much regret all this while.
中止して引き返そうとしたのに
Trying to prove yourself,
二人を無理やり殺して
regretting and all, and
殺させたんだ。
man, it's just insane, Joe.
俺は英雄になりたかった。誰かに尊敬されたかった。俺が悪いんだよ。お前の母親が巨人に食われたのは俺のせいだ。
私はこの血を恨みました。他の誰よりもエルディア人の根絶を願いました。
Kai, you can imagine. Just imagine what he's saying.
俺を殺してくれ。
ですが、私は死にたくありません。それは
Well, no one
私
wants
が
to
この世に
die.
生まれてきてしまったからです。
You see? You see that? Eren's eyes. Let's go back again after I said that
私は死にた
iconic
くあり
line.
ません。私がこの世に生まれてきてしまったからです。
I wonder if this is what made him make up his mind to attack.
国も人種も異なる者同士です。しかし、強大な
Just
敵を
join
前に
us
した
one
今
and
こそ
face this dreadful enemy.
一つ
You
にな
can
る時
see?
なのです
So what option did Eren have, eh? What option did he
死にたくない
have?
者は力を貸してほしい。どう
Look
か
at the amount of people they have galvanized towards just coming to wipe out this. Just.
皆で力を
I wonder why Eren was smiling there. Maybe,
どうか
I don't know, he just resigned himself to what he must do. Just look at him. He smirked
皆
a
で
bit.
力を合わせればどんな困難も乗り越えていけるはずです
Just people that were at odds with each other just a while ago now just.
やっぱり俺は、お前と同じだ。
どうか私と共に力を
At first I thought it was like, you know, sympathizing with Reiner. Although he did, but like,
多分、
I thought maybe
生まれた
it
時か
would
らこう
be
なんだ。
some kind of other way, you know?
マーレ政府特使として今ここに宣言します。
俺は進み続ける。
Man, this iconic
気
line.
を駆逐するまで。
Ah. Gosh, goosebumps all the time.
パラディ島勢力へ戦線
Obliteration and destruction all in one. Try. But what option did Eren have after all this? Like, man. Gosh. Kai, what an episode, man. Wow, man, what an episode. I actually have a ton of things to say. Like, man, what a way to just bring people together and just channel their whole hatred in just one direction. I mean, like, after everything that the people of Paradise have been through now, all this, now I keep asking, like, what option did Eren and his people have? Like, look at all this. Just imagine all this. People that were at odds with each other, yes, they hated you at first, they have persecuted you, but right now, with all this, they have channeled every single ounce of what they have towards taking all of you out, like wiping all of you out. I keep wondering, like, what could have been done at this point? Like, seeing all this, like, you are there, present, looking at them giving such speech, you mixed it with the lie that had been spread, you told the truth, and then you now twisted it in the last second and now pointing it at them, like to stoke everyone's hatred and their fear again that you are coming to take them out with the rumbling, when it's not so. Like, they just wanted to just live their life and survive and all. And man, what a speech, what a speech. So I keep asking, I know people have watched this to the end, okay, but there's few things I want to note here, okay, with how things went. Now, should Eren and the rest have sit back to wait for this whole global alliance to come towards Paradise, surround them and take them out? Would that have been okay? Or like, what could they have done? What could they have done at this point? That now that that's gotten to this, like, what could have been the right path to take? Would you sit back and wait to just be destroyed and wiped out after all the persecution you have gone through all these years? I mean, and even the effort you have put to just try to want to find a way to coexist with these people, but here you are seeing all this and all, and then making this kind of speech and declaring a whole war, bringing everybody together to wipe you out. I mean, what would you have done if you were Eren and everyone else? What could have been done at this point? Huh? I keep wondering what Erwin would have done, like, here. Like, I just wish this character was still, kept up to this point to see what direction he would have taken, what decision would have taken to solve this situation, or to kind of do something about all this. What could he have done? Because earlier, one of his last statement was that people are hoping that they get eaten. That's what he said to Levi in that room alone when Levi was threatening to break his legs, let him sit back in the last operation to take back Maria. He was saying that people hoped that they'd be eaten. People are hoping that they die, and he was Levi was asking, like, what is he going to do about it and all. He said he's going to eliminate all threats. So I wonder what he would have done in this situation if he had all this, if he was here, like as Eren was here, hearing all this. I mean, and then he said that line, he doesn't want to die because he was born into this world, and there was just this glow in Eren's eyes. I mean, I wonder if it's at that point that he just made up his mind and all to just, do all this and take them out before they gather all their forces towards them and wipe their own island off. I mean, gosh, Eren was just waiting for him to say declaration of war to the Paradise Island, and man just went like crazy. That transformation is like one of the best, like the best rather, in Attack on Titan. Like that transforming right there, like, it was crazy because it was so unexpected with the whole sequence and progression of everything. What he was saying to Reiner, I thought maybe he wanted to help Reiner break out of the situation, or so. I didn't know that he had the plan to just take Reiner out, take Falco out, and everybody else. Like, man, it's really crazy, Joe. It's really, really a crazy situation. So I would end with this question. What would you have done if you were in this situation? What would you do? Would you wait for your hometown to be attacked in this manner by a continent far larger than you, like many times over, with 100 years better resources and tech? Or would you have taken the initiative like Eren to hit first, like with all this, like after all the effort you have put in to just like try to coexist? Like, I mean, it's really crazy, Joe. So I'll end it at this. When, alright, I think I've said a whole lot in this outro. So Man, what an episode. The Declaration of War will be forever one of the best episodes of anime and of any show whatsoever out there. To me, and I don't know to you, but that's how I feel. Anyway, I'll not cut this here. I still have more to say, but I'll reveal all that later, okay? So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and the subscribe button, alright? And I'll see you in the next one. Alright. Okay. Cheers. Alright, so we are finally in Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 6. Man, the last episode was really crazy. A whole lot was revealed, and I really had a whole lot to say. Please, if you haven't seen my discussion in the last episode, please do check it out, okay? I'll just be diving straight into the episode, okay? I don't want to start you saying all what I said. You know, it will take a whole lot of time because I really said a whole lot, and I really poured out my heart there, okay? So for those that missed it, you can just check that, okay? So we're diving straight into the awesomeness, which is Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 6. Alright, so please don't forget to like and subscribe button. So without further ado, let's just head straight into the episode. Onegaishimasu. Okay.
じゃあ、お父さん行ってくるからな。お姉ちゃんの言うことをよく聞いて。
Okay, this was before his grand performance.
ごめんな。今日は
With the look on his face, he actually knew that if he did that, he was gonna go.
兄弟みんな仲良くな。
お仕事頑張ってね。
Man, what a large family.
いってらっしゃい。あなた。
But for them to just have the heart to sit back and watch their people suffer all they suffered, I mean, it's really just crazy, Joe. And to think they are controlling things from the shadows. Man, this is personal guard, man. His height and build is just insane.
やはり狙われるとしたら演説の最中だろうか。
Man, he just totally knew.
その可能性が最も高いでしょう。アレ軍幹部が公の場で一堂に会するのはその時だけです。幹部の移動時ですが、直前まで移動経路を決めない習わしが防衛策としてあり。
ならば、軍幹部は橋の特等席へ、できるだけ一区画にまとめておくように。
Just imagine what he's saying. Using them as proper bait.
先代に比べてはな。かねてより世界の上層階級と交流を深めては、エルディア人の地位向上に努め、パラディ島の動きに目を光らせていた。
Yeah, they totally really watched their movement from all he said.
見るべきは足元だった。気づいた時には敵は海を渡り、我々の首元まで迫っていた。もはや、いつ喉を切り裂かれたのか。
I don't know who that person is. Seems like a random guy.
危惧すべきは、パラディ島勢力の協力者の影だが、依然その実態がつかめないままだ。ご存知の通り、我が国マーレは敵が多すぎる。軍の内部の敵をあぶり出すためなら、ケツに火をつけてやる。敵の襲撃計画を甘んじて受け、それを最大限に利用する。代案でもあるなら聞く。なければ計画通りに。
しかし敵を釣るにしても、あまりに餌が大きい。
無能な幹部などくれてやればいい。
Just imagine, like, his manner of reasoning is just insane.
まさに好都合じゃないか。新たな軍の再建も、あなたの人選通りに党は藩を押す手はずだ。
しかし、大勢死にます。
その大半はエルディア人だ。悪魔の末裔なんだろ。
Wow.
今更じゃないか。マガト隊長。あなたも今までは大勢のエルディア人を機関銃の前、地雷原の中に送り込んだはずだ。
Which he knows about, and he just seems not to care.
同じ命だろう。あなたが今までやっていたことをやればいい。
Man, this is just really insane.
これは戦争ではありません。敵の正体や目的、攻撃手段が不明なまま、タイバー湖。私はおそらくあなたを守ることができない。
Well, he already knew that.
あなたは死にます。餌にしては大きすぎる。
当然、覚悟の上だ。私が表に立たなければ、世界は
The
目を向
world
けてくれ
will
ない。
not take notice unless he stands on the stage and does that.
一堂にして集うことはない。何
Well, just to make a pure tiny island the enemy.
な被害者でなくてはならない。予期せぬ襲撃の被害者だ。私だけそこから逃れていては、世界を味方につけるどころではなくなる。そして私たちは、
Thank God he admitted this though.
違いない。
Okay. Well, the plan succeeded, and there you go. Munch munch. Ah, man, just look at this destruction. Chai! Wow. I just love doing that. That's it? It's coming? Okay. Now. Okay. Monster. Okay. The Warhammer Titan. Hi. Well, this is crazy, chaotic. Hi. I mean, they're so shocked they couldn't move. Just look at him. Man, Eren just really didn't have any care in the world anymore. The rock was on top of Zofia. Kai. Kai, man, it's so sad, but hey. Nah. Kai, and this Gabi scream just really pierces the heart too much. As planned. Alright, so that was Eren's target. Hi, man, breaking the anime rule. Not waiting for the person to transform finish. Hey. Hi.
戦隊の巨人がやられてしまいます。隊長、戦士隊が見つかりません。指示してください。隊長。
A pointless shot, I must say.
豆鉄砲だが、マーレ軍反撃の口火は今をもって切られた。
Okay, so get moving.
ここまで派手に登場するとは。
Well, you made a grand play and they made a grand entrance.
始祖の巨人殲奪者。進撃の巨人エレン・イエーガー5
Look at this guy, the one that was making fun of those audience that were shell shocked. God. And the soundtrack just depicts total sadness. And too bad it got to this. It's just so sad. Look at. Look at this guy that was drinking that held Zofia and was thinking that she was Gabi. Well, the soundtrack just really goes deep. Guys, totally in a very bad shape. Hi. Man, this isn't right, Joe, but hey, what option do they have? I mean, imagine if these people gathered all their forces and they were on parody. I mean, to be worse than this. And that's what they were okay with. Okay. Just so wrong. Both sides, but... Man, that was really quick thinking. And the face they made after she said that really tried to not, reveal that she knew. Ooh, there they are. Man, I so love the sound of this ODM gear. It's like, the most unique stuff ever. Wow, man. But the Warhammer Titan really just looks crazy OP. Wow, that was close. Cut! And these new soundtracks are just really amazing. That's the anti-titan weapons they got from the Mid-East Alliance.
やったぞあのままエレン・イエーガーを仕留めましょうここで人が散れば敵勢力はおしまいです
ダメだリソを殺せば問題を先送りにするだけだ
Okay, because it goes to a random person.
戦鎚に食わせる我々はその補助に徹するの
And
みだ
Eren knew that they wouldn't kill him, so...
戦鎚は始祖を食うつもりはないようですが
Warman wanted to just off his head instantly. Oh, one swipe. Took out his arm and his head.
戦鎚なんて威力進撃をものともしない戦鎚の勝利だ
Whoa.
奴がエレン・イエーガーか
And he was still level-headed and calm. Kai, man, such character development.
本当に仕留める気だ
簒奪者エレン・イエーガー最後に言い残すことはありますか
Even with him surrounded and on the back foot here. Like another man's lips is shaking.
今だ
Hey! Kai, gosh, awesomeness always. Crazy, insane. Man, this is one of my all-time favorite anime episodes, man. Kai! So much awesomeness. Kai! Ah, man, you guys are finished. Man, look at their gear now. Look at how they just progressed, you know, with their tech, their characters and all. Although the only change here that really I didn't really like much was the way they drew Mikasa, or the way she was animated here. I mean, they made her look more like a boy rather than how she looked so elegant in the last 3 seasons.
特別警戒訓練中の陸軍一部で山から下ろせ沖の艦隊もだ
Man, they really had large machinery and military equipment, man. Like, look at all that.
もうお前たちに未来はない
Well, you didn't give them any chance, so...
式に参加した要人ら主要国家は当事者となった、リリー・タイバーの世界にエルディア帝国の脅威が知れ渡ったのだ
Isn't that what you guys planned? You didn't want them to leave in the first place. I beg, how this your talk? So little too late. Eat that, suckers. Nonsense. Man, this is giving massive retribution. Wow, they are not showing any mercy at all. Ah, but man, this their new design for the ODM game just looks so badass. Well, look at that. Such a level up from the scary ass guy in the last season. Everyone just wants to revenge, and the cycle continues. Tatakai! Yeah, the iconic word. Man, I wish they just maintained, you know, Mikasa's elegant drawing of the last season and her looks. Even though they had grown, but this drawing, the change is too much. I mean, just see now. I imagine how she looked in last season. I mean, you would agree now that this didn't really just go well.
そんなはずはない。うなじを完全に吹き飛ばした。
俺もうなじを念入りに潰した。だが奴は死んでない。
Whoa! Run! Man, oh, so close.
そうか。
And it's just Eren's calmness for me, like, knowing this character in the last season and him just being calm here is just insane. So much development with his character. Calm analysis and just being calm even with all of this uncertainty. Which was a bit certain to some extent, if you know what I mean.
ダメダメベッドは満杯だその子もとっくに死んでるよそんなちゃんと見てくださいよ君こそこの状況を見ろ戦士候補生だろお願いしますわかったすぐ行く
So much injured already in just how many minutes?
ガビ
Ah,
お前は家族と一緒にいる
right, just totally messed
どこ
up.
が安全かもわからない状況だが広場からできるだけ離れているんだ
Yeah, just so sad, man, that it had to come to this.
ソフィアがなんで殺されたのかわからないから。
待て、ガビ、行くな。
There we go with the cycle.
おい、止まれ。ここから先は戦場だぞ。ガビ。
These are the ones that were guarding the gates of the walls, their internment zone.
バカ言ってんじゃねえぞ、ガキ。お前は家に帰って。なんだ、敵の攻撃か。どこからだ。
Oh.
上だ。
Man, but with so little, man, they really did a whole lot of damage. Hi. Sasha, if only. But it was known that she wouldn't, shoot Gabi because Gabi is what, a minor. So it's just normal that they wouldn't shoot her. And they didn't see her as a threat. If they knew that she was a warrior candidate, they would have shot her. But they didn't know anything about that. I wonder if it was Eren with the gun, would he have shot Gabi? Well, judging for the fact that he had tailed them, I think he would have taken the shots. Since he knew that, she was a warrior candidate, so... Wow. Just to survive, man. Okay. But man, all this isn't really doing any damage. Like that. Dun, dun. I love the soundtrack so much. From the bottom of... Yeah. I mean, this is calm analysis is just so crazy, insane. Kokoda. Now you are toast. Hi. Man, what a calm, collected analysis and counter attack, man. And the soundtrack just makes the scenes more just superb. Hey, you see, that should believe yeah. Like just so much awesomeness in just one episode. Hi. Hey, let's go. Badass soldier at his finest. Nonsense. In Attack on Titan, man, there is really no super favorite episode because all of them are just so good. And this season took it to another level. Nah, be there now. You know what they have been through to get to this point. Ha! What an episode, man. Wow, man, another super amazing banger of an episode, man. Gosh, back-to-back awesomeness is just Attack on Titan's way of doing things. I mean, like, what the heck, man. No matter how many times one looks at these scenes in this episode, man, you cannot just stop being at awe. It's just insane. Every single second of it. Man, so Tybur knew exactly what he was doing and knew that he was going to be taken out here, and man, it's just the amount of sacrifice that he was going to let happen that it just makes it more insane. I mean, like, just to further his agenda of taking out the people of Elja and Paradis. I mean, it's really crazy. I mean, after selling out to people, now doing this and all, it's really sad that actually it got to all this. But hey, Eren really does not give a shit anymore. I mean, even with the expression on his face as he was just taking out all those people, even when Mikasa was saying that you can't go back from this, you have taken out kids and all, and his expression was like, I do not give an F, and he just looked and said, hey, the Warhammer is coming. And man, the fight with the Warhammer is just so freaking lovely, like non-stop super awesomeness. Like what the heck, man. And the design of the Titan just looks so freaking amazing. I just totally loved it so much. And when, oh my god, Jin and the rest came with their ODM gears and attacking, and oh man, just the sound of hearing the movement of their ODM gears is just crazy insane. I mean, it just gives how much they have gone through and how far they have come. I mean, even with the looks of their, you know, costume and all, it just looks so crazy, badass, and just so awesome, man. Man, the way just so few of them were just, you know, totally taking out all the people of Marley so easy, like, even though they had superior men, equipment and all, like, just with that few numbers they were able to do this. I mean, anyway, they had, like, the element of surprise, so it was theirs for the taking. And man, I wonder if it was Eren that was sniping out those people, would he have taken out Gabi? Well, from what I have seen throughout the few past episodes, him keeping tabs on the warrior candidates and him knowing that Gabi is a warrior, I feel that Eren would have taken out Gabi if he was the one sniping. But I just feel that Sasha and the rest did not know that she was of any threat, just thought that she was an ordinary civilian, hence they left her. And again, she is a kid, so I don't think she was going to do it. But I don't know if she knew that Gabi was a warrior candidate, if she would have shot and all, and if all of them had heard the speech and everything Tybur said, if they would have, I don't know, felt differently about all this also, because I know that they were far away, so I don't think they had everything that Tybur said, or whether it was broadcasted also. I don't know if they have broadcasting technology here or thereabout. No, I feel they have, since they have ships and whatnot and all, and airships, you know, I think they would have that. So no, yeah, they had that. So yeah, it's really just quite awesome. And man, the icing on the cake was Levi at the end, just coming at that point. In fact, everything was just so awesome with the Jaw Titan about to snatch Eren out, like, and all, and Levi just coming at the same time. Man, top notch, super fantastic awesomeness was this episode. I mean, back to back crazy bangers. Whew. Man, first time I watched this, gosh, I was just sweating, and even now I'm watching it again, it's just still super awesome, man. Gosh, the rewatch value of Attack on Titan is just over the charts and over the top, man. The writing is just crispy clean and so good. But the only thing I just didn't like about this was that of Mikasa's drawing. I don't know if it is the drawing that's the issue or the animation, but anyway, I believe all this have been drawn, so I feel it's the animation. I think it's Mappa's animation of her, because which did well with bringing her elegance and her looks, but right here they just changed it all, making her, you know, seem boyish. I wouldn't have a problem if that was how they started her out in the earlier seasons, but doing her here, I just feel like it's so wrong. I mean, that's the only downside for me, I mean, to me, in all this. But apart from that, everything looks awesome. Total bangers from start to finish. I don't call this here. Alright, okay. Please don't forget to like and subscribe button, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Alright, cheers. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So we are off to Attack on Titan Season 4 Episode 7. Gosh, last episode was just totally fantastic. The battle between Eren and the Warhammer Titan will never cease to be amazing. Gosh, Eren's character development, the way he just calmly assessed the Warhammer Titan and just figured out how to totally take her out is just freakishly insane. But just when he was about to just bite her off, man, the Jaw Titan just came in for Eren, and gosh, the hypeness of that moment can never cease to be totally fantastic. And just in a split second, Levi came out, and man, oh man, gosh, it was just total awesomeness through and through, and they stopped the Jaw Titan from taking Eren out. So like, that's where we left off in last episode. And man, his scout really dealt a heavy blow to the Malian soldiers, just so few of them, but man, just them coming with the sound of the ODM gears will just never cease to be so freakishly awesome. Anyway, that's it for the last episode. If you want more on that, you can check out my discussion in the last episode. Let's just dive straight into this episode. And yeah, if you're new here, thanks for joining us. My name is Paul. So with that being said, let's get into the episode, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. So with that, let's go. Onegaishimasu. Just starting off with this again. The awesomeness. The legendary dude. The scout of all scouts. Now you gotta run. Kai, man, but all these scouts just coming to swam this guy, just about to take him out. It was just gosh, so freakishly amazing, man. Because man, they have been through so much. This is just a small challenge to what they have gone through. Boss kill. But even after being jumped, they still managed to at least evade a bit. But it got some of them though. So close. Hide.
やはり、この重機関銃武装は立体起動にとって天敵。
If she didn't come, man, would have taken out the jaw there instantly. Wow. Okay. She's not over yet. But I think doing that was so large now, like waste of energy. Popping out all that toy stuff just to hit Eren. I mean, she could have done something more precise. Anyway, the Warhammer Titan hadn't seen battle for like ages, if not forever, since they took power. While Eren was just so skilled, and man, they had just been through so much, and they had practice and practice with the experiments and all, with Hanji and the rest. God. So much awesomeness, man. Look at the soundtrack. Survive. Let's go. Wow. An episode without me doing that is wasted. Okay. Assault. Episode 66. Man, so much damage. Sorry. Okay, that's Reiner. That's just his arm, like totally guarding Falco. Man, he did well though. In that very short instance, able to transform and protect himself and Falco. Man, but the animation, the fluidity is just crazy good, and I love the twist in the angles. Carnage. Retribution. Man, look at the glare in her eyes. Well, even with all that, still didn't do much. Once beaten, twice shy. Poor Reiner. But hey, they have done so much up until now, so this is what you get. He's lost the will to live.
意識がない。巨人の力なら損傷した体は勝手に修復されるはず。生きる強い意志さえあればだけど。
Yeah, the will to live.
これは
もう嫌だ。自分が俺を殺してくれ。
The guilt is real.
助けを呼んできます。
Look at all the crevices in his face and all the caving and just
敵ばかりじゃありません。
how well detailed it is.
みんなあなたの味方ですから。
That's on Reiner's face.
待って
Right.
いてください。ブラウン副長。
I love the shading of the eye though. Okay.
あの野郎。おい、待て。俺が捕まえてやる。
Follow the plan, dummies. Don't just charge like that.
ガリアード、助かったぜ。
They're properly covering each other's backs.
追っていたカマを見捨てた。
And now they have
ど
regrouped.
こかに潜んでるぞ。潜水が。
Okay. Munch munch. Second trial. Ow.
兄と同じ
Ah!
水晶体。
His whole teeth came off.
やはり歯
Anyway,
が
most
立た
of
ない
it.
でもお前は力を使い果たしている。少しでも余力があるなら、このまま俺ごとうなじを貫いてるはずだ。もう
I don't like how they did the hardening on Eren's hand. It's looking a bit like ash rather than crystal. I wish it was more glowy. Last season they properly detailed the glowiness. Here is a bit dulled down.
奴さえ仕留めれば始祖さえ。
何をビビってんの？私たちが焦る必要はないよ。今この戦場を
Calm, calculating pick.
敵は立体軌道で乗り込んできたわけだから。つまり補給線のない敵地のど真ん中で袋のネズミなわけ。
I wonder how heavy this, like, their thunder spells, like, each of it is.
敵に退路はない。そもそもパラディ島勢力それ自体には。マーレ相手にま
Man,
と
look
も
at
に戦
this.
争
And
で
look at that formation on the ground.
だから始祖の巨人さえ抑えちまえば、奴らは地ならしの切り札を失うって話だろう。今その切り札が目の前にあるんだぞ。
That's every reason to be careful. Exactly.
とにかく私たちはアッカーマンから戦士を守ればいいの。
さすがピークちゃん。
Levi is so infamous. Oh, and this guy's throwing is insane. Ah, and look at his wingspan. Shit. And then his arm. You know what I mean? She picked off something from what he said there.
出てこいよ。リヴァイ、時間がないんだろ。
They're waiting for something, and then they totally planned this very well.
やっぱり圧倒的だ。我がと隊長。隊長。
Guys, anytime I hear that name, I just start feeling a type of way because of, you know, last season and how it went with Eren's dad and his other fellow patriots also.
俺をかばって。
誰にやられた？
You're staring at him now.
イエーガーに。
Gabby. Okay. So many ships are here.
大至急レベル4へ兵を送る準備を。おい、そこの下船危ないぞ。この艦隊が見えないのか。
Kai. Wow. Got nothing to say to you, man. Total destruction. Kai. Have a taste of your own medicine. Anyway, they have done this to Paradise, so yeah. I mean, oh gosh, that is so large. Kai.
我がと隊長、あれは。
あんなことができるのは。超大型巨人だけ。エルトルトは巨人を奪われていた。
Come on. Ah. No rest for the wicked.
やってみろよ。あくまでも始祖を失えば全てご破産だろうが。
They got him all flustered up again.
一人のアッカーマン邪魔だ。拙者の敵の総攻撃が来ます。
Ooh. Man, but the way he's knocked his back is just like so insane, man, and just so quick. Ah, and this soundtrack again. Ah, but I wonder how you could get away from that blast so fast when he was just standing there. Oh, I wonder if this guy had ejected before the blast or so. I don't know. Wow, sharpshooter. Man. Like straight through the middle of his forehead. Man, that coordination was just crazy insane, man. Hi, toasted bread. Oh. Yeah. Bye bye. That her gear protected her from being totally blown to bits. Hi. Like Swiss cheese with blood stained on it. This is real atomic inferno. Just from that sweet looking pot we just saw just a few minutes earlier. Now to this. Man, the images are really haunting. This is CGI Colossal Titan, man. Level of damage is just crazy. And he didn't have any ear here. I wonder why. Try. Man. Look at the look on that person's face, man. Okay. This is crazy. And they were just not relenting. No one is good anymore. Maybe he wavered a bit, but he's just a kid though. But it was both his team and yeah, he didn't really get it accurately to Falco. Anyway, Falco wasn't his target though, to speak. Whoa! Man, that was a nasty blow. Oh wow. Nice counter. Okay, that was quick. Nicely thought. There you go. There is your bottle opener. Or should I say nutcracker?
これがアギトの力か。なるほど。
体の修復が追いついてない。
巨
人の力があるのになんで。
チャリキの巨人はそこまで頑丈じゃない。鎧の巨人と違って。ライナーはどこにいるの？あんたさっきエレン・イェーガーにやられて動けないって。戦えないの？ねえ！
わかんねえよ。位置は舞台裏の建物の下。だけど、ライナーさんをそっとしておくことはできないかって思って。
Man.
言ってる
Now
の。
we understand a bit of
でも
everything.
ソフィアも大勢の人がみんなエレン・イェーガーに殺されたんだよ。
He's not saying anything because of everything Eren said there.
後には近づくな。敵に見つかっちまうだろうが。隊長。
Okay, our evac ship is here. Okay, that's why they mounted all those lights on the rooftop.
ここまでは作戦通りことが進んだようだ。さあ、頼んだよ、おにゃんこぽん。
Wow.
任せてください、ハンジさん。
光の道に沿ってみんなを回収する。まったく無茶を思いつくよ。エルヴィンの亡霊にでも取り憑かれたかい。
So it was Armin that came up with the evac ship stuff also. According to what Hanji just said.
回収できなければ僕らに未来はありません。
時間通りだ。まさかあれで逃げるつもりか。させるかよ。
This guy just wasn't learning calmness. Whoa. Easily distracted every time. You have a lot to learn. But it's too late for you now. Not giving him any inch of a second to regenerate. God. Well, this is solely brutal, man. Just look at how he's ripping him apart, like... Doesn't have a shred of care in the world. But this is really, really good. I mean, and merciless. And she couldn't do anything, just the way she was stuck in this crystal. Kai. We barely got to know her. Man, this goblin sound, man. Sounded like juice. Strong juice.
先生が食われたんだ。アギトだ。
Finish him.
ガリアードさんって
Well, you guys declared war first. Like, when we're about to come exterminate them, so this is what you get. But I must give it to the voice actor for Gabi. She really did well, man. Screaming like that ain't easy. My man are just totally giving up. I'm just tired of everything now. Can't get a break. And the screams are really heart-piercing. Okay, let's go. But, you know, Eren still had time to take the jaw there. Like, even before Reiner could do anything, he could have just beat him out before he could move from there. If you know what I'm saying, because he got a little bit of time now before this guy transformed. Man, what an episode, man. Kai! Bangers back to back to back. Kai! Attack on Titan. Never ceases to be amazing. Kai! Man, what an episode. Gosh, it has been back to back awesomeness since episode 5. Like, gosh, oh. Man, Attack on Titan just has a way of, like, making you just on the edge of your seats totally in just every episode. Like, man. Gosh, although the scouts started a little bit on the back foot when the Titans reorganized and came together, that was the Jaw, Beast, and that of the Cat. But man, the scouts really planned this operation totally, thoroughly, and were busy just misdirecting and distracting the Titans, that's the Jaw, and the whole Malians and all. And gosh, man, army transforming right there just looked amazing, looked ferocious, and just it's totally sad all at the same time that it actually got to this. I mean, but man, that was crazy, catastrophic. Look at the first image they showed us of the port and the after image after it transformed. I mean, the harrowing images, it's just really bone touching and heart piercing all at the same time. And look at the look on that lady's face on the floor. Man, but hey, think about it. These people were about coming, and look at the number of fleets you are seeing. Now add it together with the fleet of the Global Alliance. Now, if they all surrounded Paradis, what will Paradis do at that point? I mean, Paradis literally doesn't even stand a chance against Malians alone. That is Marley alone. Talk more of when they now bring the Global Alliance and all to attack them. And like at that point, it will be too late. I mean, so what options do the people of Paradis have? If it was you, what would you do? I mean, do you wait to be encircled and taken out? Like seeing all this, looking at the capabilities of these people that totally hate you down to the last baby and are just seeking to take you all out. I mean, what do you do? Man, gosh, the voice acting of Gabi and Falco just screaming Raina's name was just really, really heart-touching. And man, I must commend the voice actors. They really did the perfect job. That scene, it was just so freaking lovely. And Raina just transforming again. This is like, what, round 4? Yeah, let's see from, we got that of season 2. We got on that one for season 3. And, now here, okay, this is like round 3. Okay, we're still round 3. It's really been awesome, man. Just crazy, fantastic, and just the calm collectedness of Eren in the face of this adversity here is really crazy, top notch. Gosh, the Jaw Titan really has a lot to learn. That is Porco, man. He's just easily distracted, and he's just always hyped up and in his feelings all the time. That's why they were able to just distract them just so easily, even when he should have thought of the rational thing to do. He kept just charging forth, which just caused his demise and that of the Warhammer Titan. And gosh, I must say that not cracking of the Warhammer Titan is just so super diabolical. I mean, Eren did not have a singular care in the world. He was just straight on business. He just didn't give two shits at all. Kai! What a scenery, man. And the gulping sound. Gosh. Man, what an episode, Joe. It was just so fantastic. Really, truly, it just fitted with the title of the episode, Assault. I mean, from start to finish, it was all banger, movement, fighting. So much destruction and so much assaulting. Let me use that word. So, anyway, I'll anchor this here. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe button. Let me hop on to the next episode, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.